A new report shows there are more than 80 tour bus companies in Portland currently operating without a license. And for more than a decade, licensed tour bus drivers say PBOT has done little to address the problem. Though, as Thomas Schultz reports, that could change soon.
All summer long, Portland saw a tourism boom. With more visitors, tour vans are busy carting people to sites like Multnomah Falls, though many of those companies may be illegal.
Some of them have gamed the system.
Jeff Davies is a longtime tour bus owner. He and other permitted guides say non-permitted vehicles cost them thousands by taking away business.
I've literally paid the city of Portland like $25,000 in the past decade. And I've lost hundreds of thousands of dollars year after year.
Money isn't the only concern. It's unclear how safe non-permitted vans are, which may travel hundreds of miles daily. In 2012, an 11-year-old died after falling out of a window of a non-permitted party bus. At the time, many thought it would spark change.
The state of Oregon has never had a fatality, even a bad accident in a limousine, ever. But this is going to change things.
And it did. In 2014, more stringent guidelines were implemented. Now, the Portland Bureau of Transportation requires party and charter companies to have a permit, which includes proof of insurance and driver background checks. Though permitted businesses say there isn't enough enforcement, casting questions on the safety of non-permitted tour vans.
No one knows if they have insurance.
It's also unclear if non-permitted vehicles pass safety inspections. For offenders operating without a permit, there's a $1,250 fee on the first offense. That doubles on second and third offenses. City code also allows vehicles to be towed and criminal penalties to be handed out, though PBOT doesn't do that, according to a new report from the Portland Ombudsman's office. Instead, auditors say PBOT reviews company websites before issuing a warning letter. After a warning, PBOT can send a cease and desist letter. Though in some instances, auditors found it took PBOT almost 2 years to send that cease and desist letter, frustrating legal businesses.
We really don't know what they're doing.
Now, the Ombudsman's office says PBOT needs to do more, writing that limited enforcement undermines rules to protect public safety. They recommend PBOT open investigations into 82 non-permitted tour companies on record and immediately issue citations against offenders instead of the warnings and apparent investigation delays. PBOT says they'll make the changes.
We can be a little bit more quick to issue a fine in some cases.
Now they plan to crack down in a similar fashion to Colorado, where investigators call companies on a recorded line and ask to book a tour. If vendors agree, investigators use the call as evidence the company is operating without a permit. Colorado officials believe there are less than 12 of these kinds of unlicensed companies statewide, and PBOT hopes the switch in Portland can make a big difference.
What we want from these companies is compliance.
Still, there's uncertainty whether it'll be enough.
I don't think that there'll be that much more impact because I don't think they have enough boots on the ground to do it.
And there are questions if PBOT can legally record conversations with tour agencies on a recorded line without their permission. Oregon requires two-party consent for conversations to be recorded, though rules differ for phone calls, which PBOT plans to explore.